is. New EP released 5th of December, 5-track EP. I've been working on it all year. Tried to really push boundaries with this one, I think, and really make it as colourful and as kind of out there as we can, really.
It was our aim to open a pub that could host live music. In fact, it was absolutely key. We built the stage before we opened the pub, so that's how keen we were to bring the real ale and music together in this town.
A few years ago with Luke, who used to be in the band, and it come at a time where obviously the last election had been. I've got a lot of stuff in my head about what was going off around me. Seen a lot of people struggling. The town's been taken over by a lot of right-wing sort of groups. So I just wanted to put that into songs, really, and just get it out the head. And I thought, as I got more and more songs, I wanted to put them into a band format. I'm always into the idea, likes the sort of 60s sort of American garage bands around the sort of mid 60s, like the MC5 and that kind of thing. So I wanted to put the two together in a complete package, really, and I thought Be the Revolution suited the whole thing, and then Russell Brand came and stole all my thunder. They can expect a really good gig that'll hopefully get inside people's heads, blow the mind a little bit. There's going to be lots of sort of strings, trumpets, lots of mad sounds, but ultimately some rock and roll. Yeah, I started writing for this. Well, it weren't intended. A couple of years back, I'd been writing a lot of songs that were in the kind of similar vein after. Well, I say we had a couple of years after 2010 election, and things weren't looking very good. Without going on that length too much, I know you've got to be quite balanced.
Well, I was going to say, you look a little bit, you look in despair, just very thoughts in it.
I'll not go down that road, but yeah, so there's been a few problems, so I'd started writing in that, and lyrically that sort of came out, so I'd put all these tunes together, and I thought, oh, I've got a package of tunes now, I'll put them together in a kind of, just in a new band, a new format. I was always into like sort of psychedelic, sort of 60s music and stuff like that. I'd recently got my sitar that my lovely wife had bought me for my birthday, so I've been learning that. So I just thought I'd just put it all together in a nice package and call it some kind of like psychedelic revolution sort of thing, so a bit different.
What are you kind of hoping for then? Because all the, you know, kind of the whole kind of revolution thing, and Be the Revolution is the title of your band. Are you starting a revolution here?
Well, I think when Gandhi said it should be the change you wish to see in the world, and I think a lot of people have been feeling like that. It's not like a lot of things that are happening are out of your own power. So the only way you can do it is by saying stuff and bring people together. So I know, like in Rotherham, last couple of years there's been a lot of very negative headlines around the town, and it's brought in a lot of far right and really sort of bad stuff like that. But really in Rotherham, there's a lot of creative people doing a lot of really good things. So it were about, for me, working together with other musicians, other artists. I mean, there's a massive poetry scene in Rotherham as well, which you won't believe, which is absolutely brilliant. So, but like, my idea of revolution in Rotherham was bringing together musicians, poetry, putting them on the same gigs, bringing all these artistic people together and putting on his own gigs. I mean, there's guys at Chantry Brewery who have been amazing, opened a couple of pubs in Rotherham, putting bands on, paying bands, putting local beers on, and just making his own events and just doing it together, and we've all got a lot to say. So it's putting a positive spin on what's happening.
And shaking up Rotherham as
well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
From underneath in a very positive way. So let's talk a little bit about the other live music that you've been involved in, because you have been involved in the live music scene for quite a while, and you're kind of involved as well.
Yeah. It was like mid-90s when I started. God,
how old were you?
Well, I left school in 95, and at that time, me and all my mates, it were all like, we'd go to all raves and that, it were like Uprising and all that kind of stuff, which were quite funny. Seeing like all Aardmans and Cats just all loved up and stuff. But we'd done that, and then when I'd gone to college, because I felt like I enjoyed it, but it weren't really me, so I got all my dad's old Beatles records and stuff like that. So when I went to college, you were like, wow, there's other people who are like, well, they're like me and stuff, and it was like, that's when I started in bands. It was like, I'm not just like on my own with all this stuff. So then through college and that, met a lot of people I'm still in contact with now. We've been in bands together, and that my older brother, he's been a musician since a young lad, so I've been in bands with him and met a lot of, like Sheffield, Rotherham, there's so many musicians doing a lot of wide-ranging stuff, so I think it's a real positive.
So what makes you move on from a band then? So you've been in a lot of bands.
Bored.
Is that right?
No,
are you easily bored? Jim's with him.
Yeah, we've only got 3 more months and that's
Is he already bored now?
I'm starting to think now, we're getting that way.
So you have to keep an eye
I
on
like a lot of different stuff, so I don't like to stand still too much. You know, I like to do different styles and different things.
Yeah,
I think that's part of life, isn't it? You keep moving on.
It's healthy, I think.
Yeah.
So what about your influence then? You talk about the Beatles as an influence.
Yeah, that was like the first band that I was ever really into. Like, so my dad had the old records and that, so I listened to all them. And then like from that, I think you get your base, don't you? Like everyone owns a Beatles record, and then you kind of find other bands through that. And
you find your kind of Beatles that you like as well, because they're different types.
Yeah, absolutely. Well. And then like from that, like obviously all the sort of psychedelic stuff, which like I initially got into through like George Harrison with Sito and the mid-60s, went to India and all that kind of stuff.
So have you been to India yet then?
No. I got this little gadget from India, but got it online, but no.
Thank goodness for online.
I know, yeah,
You can't wait for
yeah,
like
it
24
opens it
hours
up.
to apply for it.
So, but like that gets you into a lot of other just like I know there were a big sort of mid-60s stuff in America, like the MC5 and all that. There was a big sort of, you know, the Summer of Love and that. Like MC5 were a very sort of rebellious socialist band.
I want to talk to you really because you've got children, haven't you?
Yes.
Is that something that is that kind of contributes to your lyrics and the way that you see the world now?
It did. I did a lot of solo stuff when my kids were younger, and I've written both a song like. So yeah, I like having kids. It totally changes your outlook on life. Yeah.
Does it make you feel that you want to do something, that you want to be different?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. It does. Yeah, it makes you. You've got a lot of things to say, and you want your kids. You obviously want your kids to be proud of you, don't you? You want your kids to look up to you and have a positive look on life. And so yeah, definitely.
And what do they do then? Are they interested in this?
Yeah, my little lad he's just turned 7. But yeah, I've got him into all sorts of music and that. So he loves his music and stuff. We've got little guitars and all sorts of little instruments around the house, so they always pick them up and that, and just go and bash them around and stuff. So I don't put any pressure on them to play anything. Like, if they want to pick it up, pick it up.
Do you need the earplugs?
Yeah, definitely. It can get a bit crazy, but yeah, the music is around them a lot. So yeah.
So you say your wife bought you a sitar?
She did, yeah.
Birthday?
Yeah, a few years ago.
How are you doing with that one?
All right. I like to say I can play it, but that would probably be an insult to the forefathers of sitar players. But I can get a noise out of it, put it that way. In tune. So yeah, I've written a couple of songs on it and stuff. So yeah.
What about the tampura? What's a tampura?
It's that sort of drony sound that just add on.
It's quite guttural actually. You can feel it in your tummy, can't
yeah,
you?
yeah. It's good for like meditating, just sort of chilling out. So it's a bit like a sitar, but just a drum, sort of Indian string instrument.
Yeah, it's quite primal for the sound.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
absolutely.
Quite primal sound.
Euphoric.
Yeah. So what about the Rotherham music scene then? You talked about what you've contributed to it, the bands that you've been in. What's it like? How is it? Does it kick?
Yeah, there's some really good bands, a lot of different different bands. There's rock bands, excuse me, electronic bands, indie bands.
Do you go to see any of them then?
I try when I can get sitters and stuff. Used to be out loads more than I do nowadays, but yeah, there's lots of people putting stuff on. There's like Rotherham Rocks, which they put stuff on at like the Cutlers, what used to be the Trades. There's a Silverwood Miners Club. There's a lot going off.
So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, for such a small place, there's a lot of...
Have you still got a day job, both of you, Jim?
Yeah.
You both got a day job. What do you do then?
Just like admin stuff,
Office
work, yeah.
Does it bore you though?
Yeah, to be honest. But I like that I can turn off from my job and I can concentrate my enthusiasm on this, being creative.
It's good. I do union stuff as well, so I'm like a union rep or whatever, to enjoy it.
Yes, you're always dogging off then.
Yeah. Yes.
That's why he's the front man.
Yes, the front man. So, do you have dreams of giving up your day jobs?
No, to me, I'm always going to do music, whatever level I do it. I've got a mortgage to pay, I can't really be going off travelling and stuff anymore. I've got a nice, happy life at home with my kids and stuff. So, to me, it's about helping your community where you're from and doing it that way.
What about you, Jim?
It'd
Be
be
a rock
nice.
star.
Not so much that I'm a little bit long in the tooth for that now, but yeah, it would be nice to, at least in some capacity, concentrate on music. Not necessarily, I don't know.
Yeah, it would be good if there was
not
some money in
necessarily.
it, but there's not really
Yeah.
much money in music, I don't think.
Don't let go, we can grow. Jackpot.
Come down to the Washington on a Saturday night, and we've got a band that have wanted to perform for me for a proper long time now, Ian, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've got Be the Revolution, everybody. Atmosphere. So thanks for joining me down, Be the Revolution, guys. Guys, nice one. Thank you. On this shitty weather day, deep into December, it's Christmas time, are we feeling all festive?
Yo ho, bleeding ho.
Oh, we're going to go straight to a bloke that looks like Santa and it's not happening. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Are we all alright, lads?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Yes, cheers, fella. Yeah, sound.
Cheers, lads. Well, I've just been listening to the sound check. Massive sound coming out of this band, isn't
Cheers,
there?
mate. Yeah. Been at it for a bit. Some psychedelic sounds, put a bit of colour to the winter, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we need, definitely.
Well, you've got horns, you've got synthesizers, you've got effects. What is Be the Revolution? Because I've known you for a long time, Ian.
I know.
We played in bands many moons ago. Viva Eye Rollers back in the day, and a few more before that, I think. Bands weren't there before.
They were, yeah.
So what makes you carry on then? What makes you carry on in doing this music?
Gets me at it out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. No, it's something I always wanted to do, you know what I mean? You know, it's
Yeah.
like, you've got to have a vice, haven't you? And it's something I'll always do, like.
Yeah.
So I just enjoy writing, enjoy playing, so.
Well, I don't know how long ago when you sent me, what was the name of that song? Names always leave me head. Well, that first song you sent me.
Shame on You, wasn't it?
Shame on You, that's it.
Yeah.
Had it on my car, and it's just an
Yeah.
amazing tune. So I thought, right then, Be the Revolution. You're doing something a bit different, you lads.
Yeah. Well, I always wanted to do something like that, you know, like sort of mid-60s Beatles,
Yeah.
George Harrison, all that kind of stuff.
Definite
you know,
George Harrison vibes
I've
coming out of you.
always been into that kind of stuff, so.
Have you got a sitar pedal tonight and all?
I've got my sitar pedal tonight, yes, there's going to be some...
Magic.
There's going to be some sonic sounds.
Do you play sitar anyway? Is that what you
Play
did
sitar,
original?
yeah. The one of the tracks from our last EP.
Rowdy.
One of my wife bought me a sitar a couple of years back,
Cool.
so been learning that, written a couple of tunes on it, and then we went in with Dave Sanderson and did a couple of tracks with him at Two Fly, and recorded sitar and that. So, but it's been hard to replicate it live, you know, like you can't drag a sitar around like pubs and that. So, finally got the pedal.
Magic, love
All
it,
good.
love
All
it.
good.
Look out for this band and look out for the sitar sound, and download that song because I think it's my favourite song of 2015, to be honest
Thank
with
you.
you, from any
Appreciate
Sheffield band. I love it. Well, Call Money Presents is all about giving bands a chance and support bands from not just Sheffield, Barnsley, Chesterfield, Doncaster, wherever you are. We have everybody from any creed, race, background down at Call Money Presents, because it's just a great night out on a Saturday night, isn't it? Eh? So what we've got in store for us tonight, my friend?
Tonight we've got we tried to just keep it like bang bang bang. So we've got half an hour, make it count.
Cool.
So we're going to have some got a couple of like Northern
Shame
Soul.
on You on?
No, we're not playing that one, mate. We've got some sitar though, so
I'll listen to it on car on way home.
yeah, we've got a few a bit of sort of mod Northern Soul.
The first one on the EP, you're playing that because you've just done that in soundcheck.
Yeah, we're opening with that one.
That's my second favourite song of yours. That's a quality song and all, nice one. So are you the writer or does anybody else write?
Mainly lad over there. We all have a little bit of input, but yeah, up to now, they're mainly Ian's tunes.
What's it like working with Ian then?
Well, I work with him as well, so I get double. Yeah. But yeah, good. He's a sound lad.
Yeah, easy to work with. He just brings his tunes up and we put the flesh on the bones sort of thing. Quite a bit to it and it seems to work.
Bring it alive, bring his madness alive. What about you, my friend?
Just try and bring his madness alive, like you say.
Yeah.
Strange mind he's got, but I like it.
Well,
Thank you.
You mentioned the tunes are very George Harrison.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I think it's starting to feel a bit like Gong now. Like we've had that many band members coming and stuff now. But it feels now we've got a nice setup, nice set of lads. And it's like a proper band again now. Like.
So what you're planning for 2016 then?
Come on, lad. Come on, Dad. Come on.
Oh God. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, right, there we go. Got some Wildcats in. Is everything all right? Is everything all right? There's always one in this Christmas time. Let's grab this. We're still on. Right, yeah. So what's coming up in 2016 then, fella?
We've done some recording. We've done Frank at DMF.
Yeah.
He's helped us out with some recording and stuff. So we've got a few tracks in pipeline. Hopefully, try and do as much recording as we can. Maybe do an album or something. We'll see what plan is for next year. A few more gigs.
Magic. Well, we're going to record a live song with you tonight and play it straight after this interview.
Perfect.
So I'm looking forward to it tonight. Be the Revolution. Cheers, guys. Looking forward to. Well, thanks again for joining me down. Be the Revolution.
Thank you very much.
John's been down at Carl's Mullen Presents. Cheers, guys. Nice one. Thank you.
Let's just go raw anyway. Who cares?